We just arrived here in Baltimore, Maryland. It's a really beautiful city. Hey guys, thanks for watching today's video. If you want to see more from us, make sure to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Good morning. Today we are headed to Baltimore, Maryland, and after that we are going to head to the first railroad that was ever established in the United States of America. After that we're going to go to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and then our final stop where we'll sleep for the night is Atlantic City, New Jersey. Tomorrow we'll head to Jersey Shore, and after that to New York for the weekend. So we'll be staying in downtown Manhattan, New York City. So stay tuned for that. Really excited, and let's first stop, head to Baltimore, Maryland. We just arrived here in Baltimore, Maryland. It's a really beautiful city so far, very historic. I'm standing here in front of the George Washington Monument in Baltimore, Maryland. We are downtown right now. It's a really nice day. We have beautiful weather, the sun is shining, and I'm excited to explore this historic city with you guys. Make sure to follow our social media accounts, where we'll be posting more content related to this YouTube channel. So quick little review in the car while we're driving. We're so busy these days. We're go, go, go. So I have to do a lot of this talking in the car. We just were able to spend about an hour in Baltimore. We just drove around, saw some of the main sites or things that were historic, that were of interest to us. Just quickly, I actually read before coming here that Baltimore is a pretty dangerous city. It's the second most dangerous city after St. Louis, Missouri in the United States. So that's Baltimore, Maryland. And just driving through, it's kind of sad to hear it's so dangerous because the city itself is really beautiful. You can tell it's historic. You can tell it's old, but it's pretty. And there was a good vibe to it, but you could also see kind of why it could be dangerous, maybe as the night comes. I don't know all the details, but overall, I thought it was a nice city. I think it's worth stopping in. Maybe you don't want to stay for too long because it could be dangerous. I didn't experience anything dangerous, but that's what people say, so I'm sure there's something to it. Anyways, we are headed now to our next state, Pennsylvania, so we'll see you there. Something that surprised me that I didn't know about Baltimore, Maryland was that actually the first Roman Catholic church was in Baltimore. So we went and visited that. I wasn't too impressed with the inside. I thought it was going to be like very spectacular, but the outside was nice, and it's kind of cool just to know the history. It was the first Roman Catholic church ever in the United States, and that is in Baltimore, Maryland. In Baltimore, Maryland, we also saw the downtown of Baltimore City Hall, which was pretty impressive. The city halls usually are very historic and impressive, at least so far what we've seen on the East Coast. So if you're looking for something to do, want to see a historic building, definitely look for the city halls in all of the cities. I think that that's very interesting to see, and it's historic as well, and they're usually big and beautiful, so they're very impressive. Also in downtown Baltimore, Maryland, there is a nice waterfront kind of walkway. You can walk, and there's buildings, there's restaurants, there's bars and shops and all of that. We wanted to walk around, but we actually just drove by it. We didn't have time because we're running late to get to our next destination. But I think if you come here, I think that's a nice thing that you can do. Also, there are a couple city points, so you can go up to the top of a couple hills and see the city viewpoint. I also wanted to do that. I love viewpoints, one of my favorite things to do when I travel, but unfortunately I just didn't have time. So you can look for those on your own. There's some park hills. Just a couple other things to do if you like to just stroll or walk leisurely, waterfronts, or any city views. I think that's really nice also. It's just an extra tip. Unfortunately, we get to do them, but just so you know to look those up if you go to Baltimore, Maryland. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up like button down below. And thanks so much for doing that in advance. Also, if you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave those down below in the comments section. If you have any suggestions for future videos that you'd like to see, leave those as well in a comment down below. I'll get to those as soon as I can. Don't forget to share this video on social media with friends.